rock star solo. Living life in high but strictly in lo-fi though. My expensive sofa is your canvas for the night. A masterpiece of scratches in the golden hour light. You're not bad, you're just out of bounds. Searching for a frequency that can't be found. A little chaos in your paws, but your heart is fast asleep. A secret mindless ritual that you're gonna keep. Oh, static in the silk, a velvet hurricane, knocking over coffee like it's purple rain. Melly talent whiskers through a psychedelic lens, a legendary glitch on who my soul depends. Catchy as a scratch, blurry as a dream, floating on a saucer of magnetic cream. The air is full of secrets dancing in the beat. Tiny little portals like a microscopic dream. You're tracking a ghost with a twitch of your nose, striking a dramatic psychedelic pose. A hunter of the nothing, a detective of the air, catching invisible villains that aren't even there. Wiggle your tail, focus on the spot, searching for the light in a room that's almost dark. A charismatic phantom with a flippant little swat, trying to possess the only thing we've got. Oh, dust mote detective solving mysteries of Lynn, following a sparkle and a silver little hint. And they'll have calm focus in a mellow kind of way, living for the glitches at the end of the day. Liquid and dreamy, spacey and so deep, secrets of the static that you're gonna keep. The sun is a disco ball, but I forgot to plug it in. Gravity feels optional beneath this velvet skin. My sadness has a minty taste, refreshing and so pale. I'm drifting through the city like a ghost inside a little funk inside my veins, but my feet are fast asleep. Welcome to the sanctuary that I'm trying to keep. Oh, and we are not a dream of candy canes, dancing to a funky beat while it's pouring purple rain. Melancholy sunshine through a hazy window pane. I'm the only one who's lucid in this beautiful insane. Catchy as a whisper, blurry as a smoke. Everything is vital except the words we spoke. Bright as a major G, but lonely as an A. I'm a flawless, clutchy remix in a world of gray. Playing games with destiny, rhyming with the hush. Psychedelic colors, a slow motion brush. This laziness is luxury, it's not for sale today. Listening to the memories as they start to sway. Drifting in a mellow kind of haze. Flying through these technicolor days. Suddenly the funky color, a dream of candy canes, dancing to a funky beat while it's pouring purple rain. Hear the cloudy sunshine through a hazy window pane. I'm the only one who's lucid in this beautiful insane. Stay lazy for a while, stay bright for a while. Just a soulful glitch. You dropped your keys, I dropped my cool. Moon's third law made me look like a fool. You're a beautiful record walking delay, and I'm just a satellite drifting your way. Your headphones are tangled like my train of thought in a web of I'm sorry's that I've already caught. Every oops is a hook, every stumble's a beat, and I'm losing my balance, losing my feet. You're a masterpiece of wrong timing, a silver cloud with no silver lining. But every time you call my name, my vocabulary goes up in flames. You trip, I fall, it's a domino effect, the kind of collision that I never deflect. You laugh, I melt like a glitch in the code, a beautiful mess on a dusty back road. We're too young for the grace, too gone for the cure. Just a couple of blurs, insecure but so sure. You trip, I fall, and baby I'm loving the hall. missing the mark, but hitting the kiss. A clumsy kind of heavenly bliss. You trip, I fall, my favorite kind of wrong. The static in the middle of a perfect song. You smile, I stay like I'm anchored to the ground, while the rest of the world is spinning around. Too soft to be steel, too real to be fake. You're the sweetest mistake I've ever made. Gravity's glitch, yeah, don't ever fix it. Show from the kitchen to the bedroom, watch the shadow go. A lightning bolt of madness, a storm of orange fur, mixing up the silence with the high-speed purr. You're a flawless remix of a lion and a toy, a soulful little bandit designed to destroy. I'm not mad, I'm just out of sleep, watching you take a jump that's way too steep. A little funk in your tail as you wiggle for the pounds, calculating physics with every single bound. Oh, midnight glitch hop, dream of laser dots, tying up my patience in 1,000 fuzzy knots. Nail calling moonlight through a dusty window pane. You're the only sanity inside this beautiful insane. Catchy as a pounce, trippy as a fly, the king of the chaos in the middle of the night.
fingertips. She said my name, then looked away, like that was all your courage gave. Sunset painted on your shoes, pink and golden baby blue. You were talking with your hands, and I forgot my whole plan. I had something cool to say, then you smiled and it escaped. Now I'm standing here like I've got glitter in my brain. Cherry soda hearts fizzing in the dark. We were young and silly, making sparks in parking lots. You were sweet and clumsy, I was trying way too hard, but it felt just like a movie with our cherry soda hearts. Your playlist skipping in the car, singing way too loud, off key and sharp. Windows down, the night too warm. Every wrong note felt like charm. You drew little stars on my hand, said don't move, I need a band. And for a second everything felt easy, small and bright. I had something cool to say, then you smiled and it escaped. Now I'm standing here like I've got glitter in my brain. Cherry soda hearts fizzing in the dark. We were young and silly, making sparks in parking lots. You were sweet and clumsy, I was trying way too hard, but it felt just like a movie with our cherry soda hearts. If this is all it ever is, a laughing mess, a midnight kiss, then maybe that's enough for us. A little wild, a little dumb, cherry soda hearts still beating in the dark. Young enough to mean it, even when we miss the mark. You were sweet and clumsy, I was yours from the start, and it felt just like forever with our cherry soda hearts. You had 10 lines on your shoulders, a little gold dust in your hair. Said you didn't mean to call me and stay talking anyway. Your sunglasses kept on slipping, you were squinting at the sea, and I swear the whole horizon moved a little when you laughed at me. I was trying to act normal, you were making that impossible. Every tiny little moment felt louder than the waves. It was a sunburned confession, soft skin, soft tension, young love in a half-lit summer. Too shy to say what we meant. It was messy and electric, a little dumb, kind of perfect. You and me with no direction, just a sunburned confession. You were writing in the sand and erased it with your hand. Said forget it, it was stupid, but I knew it was my name. Music from a beachside speaker, old and warm and slightly faded. sunburned confession. Soft skin, soft tension. Young love in a half-lit summer. Too shy to say what we meant. It was messy and electric. A little dumb, kinda perfect. You and me with no direction. Just a sunburned confession. Maybe all I really needed was your hand brushing mine. And that one ridiculous evening turning golden in my mind. It was a sunburned confession. Warm air, sweet hesitation. Young love in a pink sky fading. Still softer than I can say. It was messy and electric. A little wild, unexpectedly perfect. You and me with no direction. Still my favorite summer mistake.
Who is that stranger following behind? A fuzzy little shadow of a very different kind. It moves when you move, it stops when you stay, but you're determined to catch it in a psychedelic way. Around and around in a slow motion spin. Where does the tail end and where do you begin? A flippant revolution, a playful little tilt, building up a fantasy that you never even built. Charismatic chaos in a silky smooth loop, falling for the
Are you talking to a ghost? Or just losing the fight? Static in your brain, but your whiskers are aligned. A fuzzy little guru, leaving logic far behind. I'm checking for a bug, I'm checking for a flight, but there's nothing but a blank space in your golden eye. Physics doesn't apply to a liquid in a fur coat. You're drifting on a dream on a very tiny boat. A psychedelic trance, a mellow kind of freeze. Just to feel I'm Buddha doing exactly what you please. So the walls stare philosophy, blanking so deep while the rest of the world is falling fast asleep. Mad color mystery in a coat of orange fluff. Being just a cat is more than enough. Mindless little glitch in the middle of the room, watching silent flowers start to bloom. Is it enlightening? Or is there just nothing behind those eyes? You dropped your keys, I dropped my mind. You said, wow, great timing. You bent down, I looked away, like that would save me anyway. Your laces loose, your headphones tangled. You made awkward look like magic. Every little oops you had made my cool disappear so fast. You're a walking little disaster with the face of a daydream. And every time you say my name, I forget how words work. You trip, I fall, that's the story, that's it all. You laugh, I melt, can't help the way I lose myself. We're too young to be graceful, too gone to be casual. You trip, I fall, and somehow that's beautiful. Missed the bus, then missed your stop. Walked 2 cones, then dropped 1 off. You just laughed and stole my sleeve, wiping ice cream like it was nothing. Street light gold around your face, tiny freckles, pink shoelace. Everything you do by chance feels like some perfect accident. somehow that's beautiful. Maybe love is not dramatic, maybe it's just this, missing every perfect moment, then landing in a kiss. You trip, I fall, still my favorite kind of wrong. You smile, I stay like I was always meant this way. We're too young to be careful, too soft to be impossible. You trip, I fall, and I hope it never stops.